and running. We've been charged with thinking about the current and future landscape of accounting and how BAP can utilize innovation to integrate new generations of professionals into the accounting field. Now I'll turn it over to Alex, who will give you our team's answer to that question.
Thanks, Brandy. So whether it's in the context of a case competition or a typical beta alpha side professional meeting, the dynamic is always the same. Members are the students. We ask professionals questions, we absorb their advice, and we try to model their professionalism. What our group wanted to accomplish was a way to get members and professionals interacting on a different level and change the current relationship dynamic. Create an innovative way to help assimilate members into the professional world, but also a reciprocal relationship that not only develops members' technical and soft skills, but also offers the professional something in return as well. So how were we going to accomplish all of this? Well, our innovation is the concept of beta alpha side chapters creating continuing professional education courses, CPE courses, for their local professionals. Just as members need credit hours, so do professionals. And these courses would be taught by beta alpha side members for professionals, flipping that dynamic on its head. Because we would be providing professionals with their credit requirements, teaching them something they may not know, but also developing members' researching skills, involvement with faculty, and exposing them to professional level material, all the while accomplishing our primary goal, successfully integrating new professionals into the changing business environment. Develop an interaction and connection between the two players that does not currently exist. Let the members become the teachers and experience the needs of the professionals. Let the members work with the professionals and discuss relevant material just as they would in a real-world scenario. So allow me to describe what this would look like. The courses would have to be coordinated by one or more members. And depending on the chapter hierarchy, a position could be created or the responsibility could be delegated to an existing leadership position. He or she would coordinate all administration related to the course. For example, assembling teams, contacting client firms, pairing the teams with the firms, and just ensuring that everything is recorded properly. Our clients would choose the topic. And this way, we could provide them with exactly what they need and want, but also the firms could lead the members in a relevant direction. Teams would work researching and developing the curriculum for approximately 5-6 weeks, and then the CPE course would be held at either the university or the client site. Now, I will let Becky show you how we've been testing this idea at the Delta chapter with our very own prototype. Becky?
Thank you, Alex. After we came up with our idea, we felt that we needed to test it because there were some questions that we couldn't even ask unless we put it through a trial. We interviewed with a professional from Deloitte, and he expanded the ideas about the possibilities of topics. And the first thing that came out of our trial was that we should have our clients choose the topics so that we can best serve them. So we met with professionals from BDO, and they did just that for us. They pinpointed the topic, and we're very grateful to them because they also agreed to be our guinea pig. So now we have a topic, we have a client. It's time to answer this question. How do you create a CPE course? So for further research, I attended a CPE course. I didn't care what the topic was, I just needed to see the structure of what goes on there. And then for follow-up, a teammate and I interviewed the instructor of that course. And he gave us lots of useful insights on how we can create our own course and how people learn so that we can present it effectively. So we're really going to do this. The topic for our course is an update to the Internal Revenue Code Section 7216, disclosure or use of information by preparers of returns. That was part of the Revenue Act of 1971, and it was updated in 2008, and then the revenue rules on it in 2010. So in addition to learning all the technical aspects of this particular topic, we are developing transferable skills. We're doing more thorough research than we've ever had to do for any term paper, because superficial research isn't going to accomplish the goal of contributing to our clients' professional knowledge. On May 6th, we're going to stand in front of a classroom, and video partners are going to be our students, and we want to impress them. We expected we'd have some really marvelous outcomes from this, and in putting together a prototype, we are realizing those. We're developing professionalism by being professional. If we cut corners, it'll reflect badly on our BAP Alpha chapter, but worse than that, we can injure our clients. We're also putting our soft skills into daily practice, not just when we interact with our clients, but when we interact with each other. Because there's a big difference when you're working on a team project and your goal is overall excellence rather than to achieve a particular grade. And it takes soft skills to bring out the very best in each other. In addition, we're learning what it's going to take to maintain our CPA licenses throughout our careers. We're getting hands-on experience, knowledge, with the tools and resources that are available for us. We're making those resources our own, and we're making ourselves into those resources. For our clients, we're contributing to their professional knowledge, and they're getting 1 credit of continuing professional education absolutely free. And one thing I've observed about accountants, they like things that are free. On that note, I'm going to turn it over to Brandy, and she's going to take us into the future.
Thanks, Becky. Can companies utilize this innovation moving forward? You bet they can. CPE chapters, companies and firms all over the United States can recruit their local BAP chapters to create CPE courses for them. These companies can choose the topics that they'd like to see their future professional peers researching and presenting on. Topics such as internal auditing, technology, like Web 3.0 or cloud computing, as well as memory building. If companies are already generating CPE courses internally, they can invite their local BAP members to collaborate with their experts, furthering the learning potential. Our idea is portable, it is innovative, and it will help new professionals transition from university to career, as well as increasing the knowledge and competency of existing CPAs. Thank you for your time, and we'll open up to questions.
I did talk to a member of the NASA board of directors, and he thought this was a great idea.
In order to give credit to the
Actually, we researched that and got by on that. The only courses that you have to have certified are ethics courses, so we wouldn't teach ethics courses. Okay. Give me that first slide. Okay. I can't pull up the slide, I'm sorry. But to be qualified to be a course, it has to be formal. They define formal, but it has to have 50 hours, 50 minutes minimum. And it has to be taught by a qualified instructor, but they don't define qualified instructor. And, it's up to the sponsoring organization to determine if the qualifications are adequate. And for things like updates, definitely we're qualified. Because we're doing the same research that's available. Everybody on the level can for that.
Did I hear you say you're doing it for free?
Yes.
Is there a reason why you consider this being a fundraising type of activity in addition to the benefits that you talked about?
We didn't consider that. For us, we're getting the benefits of learning in a way that, we're already gaining that. That's a good idea, though. we have a team of students who want to do that. And I mean, when we talk to students, they really want to be involved in this. It's going to be BDO internal, so we have 2 partners that we're working with, and they're working on inviting people with